Light will fall prey to shadow.
When we gaze into the stars, the stars gaze back.
Once in a hour, do some archbishop. Been a school them from when me in a khaki shop. Liverpool couldn't test the way me raw sit up. Quick draw, him drop and can't get up. You know fast enough for my problem that you never solve. Send for the down brace for your firestorm, cause I turn into a monster. Ready for the war, better with your flag. None of them boy, they no bad. None of them boy, they no bad. Back once in our to some archbishop. Them no bad. School them from me in a darkish. Them no bad. School couldn't test the way me raw sit up the drop. If I can't beat up, it's no fast enough for my bab that you never solve. Send for the brand brace for your firestorm, cause I tell you to one pound. Ready for the war, better with your food. None of them boy, they no bad. Left a mark, young gog on a regular. We say them hardly ready. Them a new type of artillery. We a boss and a Tom and Jerry. Out the blue I hit you with an airstrike. Them not bad like my air nights. It's a rare sight, yeah. Steady aim with precision, make the vision with a clear sight. Better go get your affairs right. Them boy, they no bad. None of them boy, they no bad. Road back, live with my bar. Every mark, them no bad, them no regular. Me say them hard, them no bad. Me a new type of artillery. Hey, I'm bust, I'm a Tom and Jerry. All the blue, you with that airstrike, them no bad. Me hear the them bad, clear sight. Steady aim, them no bad. And it's the vision, we got clear sight. Better to get your fit, them boy, they no bad.
Inside my corner, yeah. When it gets cold with a slow motion crew, and we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding me up. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drumming round in your joint, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 oh. 'Cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes sound funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. 'Cause you got me 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 holding
pray for me and fast. Pray, pray, pray for me and fast. Baby, pray, pray, pray for me and fast. Oh baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make me tired, it's only dedicated. So pray
The monster was lost.
Victory!
Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. When we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day, in the light of day. Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms. And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day.
Your team is cooking.
Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms.
Happy help.
And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away.
Only love
'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day.
Your team is cooking.
Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms.
fight belongs to the righteous.
The enemy is picking.
Sir, what's your command?
Don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. You're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings you've caught don't make sense. Your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause. All you feel is dread. Your logic is fair. If it's pain, it's ever gonna stop. Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. The sun's gonna rise
They're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's our say, if all's gonna mend. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't bow for our sake, 'cause this ain't the end.
The monster was lost.
Initiate retreat! Launch attack! Initiate retreat!
Inside of me, you better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored. Lots of blood and gore, always wanting more freedom from the source.